Today we step back in time to the 1940s, an era of courage, innovation, and incredible engineering. This is the Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress, one of the most iconic bombers of World War II. And today we are lucky to explore the B-17 here at the Palm Springs Air Museum.
Long, 7 to 10 hours. The range is about 2,000 miles. They flew between 150 and 180 miles an hour, and she weighed 30 tons. So she's big, she's heavy, she's really slow. Pilot and co-pilot here were the only ones who did not have a machine gun to operate. Their job is just flying the plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, where's the...
There was a flight engineer operated the top turret gun here. A platform was hooked on about where my hand is. Platform came down here and took up most of the room where we're standing.
Yeah.
So he would stand on the platform. His head would be way up there in the turret. Gun was powered electrically. His job is to shoot at enemy fighters and trying to shoot down the bomber. Now this part of the airplane was the most dangerous spot on the B-17. Enemy fighters targeted the front. They wanted to get rid of these people for obvious reasons. So behind me is the bomb bay. The usual bomb load would be 10 or 12 500-pound bombs or 5,000 or 6,000 bombs. It would depend on where they were going, what they were bombing. In the European theater, the British bombed at night, we bombed during the day. We did what was called high altitude strategic bombing. That meant we were going after particular industrial targets. You need to fly to see the targets. Our next stop is going to be radio room, and you get the walk across here.
Climbing aboard, he immediately sensed the cramped quarters and bare-bones constructions. This wasn't built for comfort. It was built for war.
So we're in the radio room, and the radio operator sat where you're sitting. Morse code was right there. He would hook his oxygen mask to the green hose that's over your left shoulder, and the heated flight suit would plug a little bit further down. Down here on the floor was an important piece of equipment. The men named her the Gibson girl. If you look at her, she's got kind of an hourglass figure. If you go down in the water before you get in the life raft, you want to bring her, she's a radio transmitter, or transmitter position. So you sit in the life raft, you hold it between your knees, hand crank, battery operated. An antenna will come out the top. It's a pretty big antenna that will send out the radio signal. Hopefully somebody will hear it and come get you. Hopefully it will be the right somebody, because it's radio, anyone can hear it. In the back, there were 4 gunners, starting with the guy in the ball turret here. So come on back. So this is the ball turret. There's actually a gunner inside of here. Okay. It's powered hydraulically. It did not retract, but it rotated. The entry door is on the outside of the airplane right now. I'll show it to you in a moment. This ball will rotate. The entry door comes up there. It gets in and out from up here. He's got 250 caliber machine guns. His job is to protect the underside of the airplane. Then there's two what they call waist gunners, one in each machine gun position here. On the earlier models of the B-17, these windows were open air. There was no plexiglass here. On the later models, they had plexiglass. They also staggered the guns, like you see them here. They used to be side by side. People were Yeah, if you look at the pictures here, you can see that the guns are actually mounted on a stand. They're not stuck in the window like we have them. So if you're a waist gunner, you'll be crouching behind the stand and firing out the window. Way in the back, beyond where that fan is, there was a tail gunner. It wasn't blocked off the way we have it, so he was able to.
A crew of 10 men, pilots, navigators, gunners, and engineers, really on her strength and defenses to survive the dangers ahead. The B-17 Flying Fortress is more than just a plane. It's a flying museum, a symbol of resilience, and a tribute to the heroes of the greatest generation. Thanks for joining us on this unforgettable journey into history.